Evet arkadaşlar, Batman serimizin
I thought I
orijinal
might find you
hikayesinin
here.
ikinci bölümüyle sizlerle beraberiz.
The news was upsetting for both of us.
Hemen bir ESC'ye basıyoruz ve neler olduğunu hemen hatırlıyoruz. Falcone en son ailemizin bu işlerin içinde olduğunu söylemişti ve çok büyük bir hayal kırıklığıyla karşı karşıya kalmıştık. Siz zaten
But you
biliyorsunuz
should see this.
olanı biteni. Ben ara verdiğim için kendi
I know
kendime bir
you come here
hatırlatma
for
yapmak
solitude, Bruce.
ihtiyacı duydum.
More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
How could you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years...
What would you have me do? You were a child. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades.
Abi çocukken
I hoped
söylemezsin
it
de
would
büyüyünce
never come.
anlat.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible.
Ama
That
hayatın
kind of
gerçeği
money
değil mi ya?
taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Ya gerçi Alfred, ben de senin yerinde olsam ben de saklardım ya. Şimdi yani
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
ama dediklerin doğruysa abi. Yani ben herkese çabuk güvenen bir
This is
insanım.
the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was
Ama bu
that deep in
bölümde
crime, he
olaylara
would have had
bağlamış
enemies.
oyun. Gayet
Now, it's
güzel.
a fair assumption. You don't think? You always said it was a simple mugging. In
Ya
20
basit bir
years,
sorduğunda
you've
zaten
never
Batman'in
wavered
orijinal
from that
hikayesinde de
story.
yani neden öldürdü, yani
I can
öldürmese de
recall
olurdu falan diye
every
hep
moment of
böyle
that
bir
night in vivid detail.
algı vardı.
But maybe
Bunu
that's
güzel
wrong.
atlatmışlar. Müthiş
Sometimes
başarılı bir
we block out things
hikaye.
we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Ayrıntıları şimdi burada bulacak mıyız yani? Oha. Bakayım. Çok saçma. 20 yıl önce olan olayın ipucunu arıyoruz.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
Now it's just too bad he wasn't honest as well.
He had his flaws, yes. But you more than anyone should be able to appreciate that he was a complicated man.
Abi bak şimdi. Yan sokak.
I want him standing here. Right now.
Ne yapacağız?
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I take him to jail. Just like any other criminal.
But he's not
Tutmasın da
just any
normalde.
criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Ya bu hapishanede de adamı değişmişlerse kesinlikle ve kesinlikle bu abimiz tetikçi. Evet. Buralarda herhangi bir olay yok. Şu tarafa doğru. Alfred tamam ya, burada bir şey yok. Tiyatro. Alfred. Tiyatro. Tiyatroya girmiştik babamız, anamız, biz. Ama buradan da çıkmazsın ya. Hani o kadar zenginiz, şeyiz, bilmem neyiz. Ya şu sokakta ne işiniz var değil mi? Harbiden.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Anneye bak.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this."
You don't have to do
And
this.
the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Abi
Maybe.
kötü bir anı.
Do I really want to know?
Ya şimdi adam bir şeyler söylemiş ve biz onu bulacağız. Onu hatırlayacağız.
Whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. Tell Falcone he's making a mistake.
Headshot'a ooo gözünden falan vurmuş. Bizi niye vurmadı? Adam bacaklarımı titriyor. Bizi niye öldürmedi? Heh. Ben sıkar öyle kaçardım.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Ya bunu böyle geçmeleri hiç güzel olmadı. Biz hani şüphelenip arayıp bulmamız lazımdı bu mevzuyu. Yani 20 yıl düşün hani sürekli bununla yaşa. Sonra birdenbire hatırla. Oldu. Ama gerçi babasının şerefsiz olduğunu öğrendikten sonra adamın aklına gelmiş olabilir. Taner Bey,
Getting you in to see
teşekkürler.
Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how
Şöyle bir
many
grubun
rules we're
başı
breaking.
olarak.
Don't get me wrong, I'm
Keko'yu ben
always here
nereden
for
hatırlıyorum
you.
ya?
This could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
You owe me, Harvey, and now I need your help.
Those are donations, not loans. You're not entitled to a pound of flesh.
Hell, I'll settle for a handshake and a blind eye.
The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone,
Abi
the
bu
press
harbi ne
made us
kadar iri
pay.
yarı bir adam lan.
At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support.
This is a personal matter, Harvey.
Harbiye de güvenmiyorum.
Fine, fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us. I don't want headlines taking away from my
Biraz
debate with Hill.
Batman'in
Gentlemen,
zihniyle de
we
olaylarda
finally put Falcone
hareket
in his
etmemiz lazım.
cage. Now,
Yeah,
thanks to
that's
the
the
information
unlucky
you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Tek tek
Whoa,
tek
I'm
alacağım.
sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing. But everything's been a little busy.
I gave him some
Yine
evidence
söyledik.
against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Rene Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah. It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Adamı maymuna çevirmişiz ya. Children of...
The hell? Bruce Wayne?
Gotham'ın çocuğuyuz. Allah'ın adamıyız. Kıllarını bile yapmışlar.
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me.
Karı mı var lan senin?
Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
So that's what this is really about, eh? The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different.
Değilim işte
Your
babam gibi.
father,
Babam şerefsiz çıktı.
Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Abi hemşirenin işine ben ne karışıyorum? Ya çok saçma şeyler ya. Ya ölür mü ölür şimdi açsın. Ya kötü polisi oynamıyoruz, iyi polis oynuyoruz ama hadi bakalım.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss.
Şimdi uyuyacak ya.
Be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark.
Hayda.
Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother.
Ya bak şimdi.
Your father may have been
Bana
the
bacı
doctor,
yapma,
but
kardeş.
Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you,
Doktormuş
tell
lan.
the truth.
Don't you dare talk about my mother.
Hey, why not, kid? I got nothing but good things to say about her.
Ya
She
acaba
was
şeyde
the only
yaptılar mı
one
ya?
that ever had a hold on your father.
until
Babam
you hired an
şerefsizse
assassin to
Galat'ta
kill them
olabilir.
both.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
Aa, hil
So
mi
who
verdi?
did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Aa,
They're waiting for you in hell!
abi bir dakika bir dakika.
Put the weapon down!
The bastard had to die!
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go!
Abi polis karı şeyin adamı. Hil'in ama Hil değil dost most dedi ki dostuna düşmanına daha yakın dostunu daha yakın bir şey öyle bir şeyler geveliyordu ya. Ya bu kadını dövelim mi ne yapalım? Aga adamı morfin verdi ki bu mu lan şerefsiz olan acaba? Ama bu da genç yani o
We are in
20 yıl
deep
önce.
shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close, we were this close!
Isn't it obvious? She wanted to shut Falcone up for good.
I mean, this whole damn force is riddled with corruption. Someone must have got to her, Jim.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of
Bölge
this.
savcısıydı
We
değil
gotta
mi bu
spin it
abi?
as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
Ya Harvey'nin
The simple
şey
fact
olduğunu
is she
düşünmüyorum.
walked in and shot him.
Genç bir insan.
Then we need the complex
Ama gerçi
facts,
bazı
like
olaylarda
how and
karıştırıyordu
why.
bu abi.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Hill'le Harvey ortak olup Hill Harvey'yi
delay them
yönetip
for a little
Harvey de
while,
bu
but we still
polis
need answers.
memuruna şey yapmış olabilir mi? Sonuçta bölge savcısı adam. Yani
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine. Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
uyuşturucu bağımlısı falan mı acaba abla? Ama
Alfred, I think I found the
uyuşturucuyla da böyle bir
substance.
şey
Analyze and
yaptırılmaz ki
forward me
yani.
the result.
Polis memuru parasını marasını alır.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember
Güzel mi
a
almış demek
sharp
ki?
pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There
Zaten
was a
Falcone'ye
voice
karşı
in
bir
my
hırsı
ear
varmış
insisting
ablanın.
Falcone was gonna get
İlacı
off.
alınca demek ki,
And all I knew was that I had to stop that.
ama bunu ilacı
I
veren
had
kişi
to.
nereden bilsin
No
ki
matter
onu?
what. The reasons why I shouldn't.
Ya
were a
kesin
million miles
Harvey
away.
verdi var ya.
You have to
Harvey
remember
bilir
more,
yani bunun
Montoya.
şey olduğunu.
Try.
I
Falcone'ye
remember
kinli
a
olduğunu.
hand
Ya
on
da
my
şey,
arm,
diğer abi neydi?
guiding me like a
polis
parent with
memuru.
a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
Bakayım.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, don't worry about that now.
Someone used her as a weapon, Harvey. They drugged her and sent her after Falcone.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories.
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
Your lips are moving. Words are coming out.
You know what I mean.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Didn't you hear me? I said no comment.
Don't be like that, Bruce. Talk to me. Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of
Abi
whatever we
Alfred
print,
mi
but
acaba
you
ya,
need to give me
şerefsiz?
something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
Please, get out of my way, Vicky. I'm in a hurry.
Disappointing. Maybe you have more to do with this than I
Ya
thought.
siktir git ya. Ya Alfred olabilir mi acaba? Bak çok işkillendim Alfred'den. Dedi yok dedi ben gidecektim. Baban ölünce kaldım seni seviyorum falan. Babasını da öldürttü. Tüm şeyi bu mu
Either
yönetiyorsun?
Cobblepot
Çetesini.
drugged Montoya
Alfred bir
himself or
şey
someone
yapıyor.
else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found in the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was
Alfred'den
killed.
şüpheleniyorum.
What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Rıhtım örneği. Aynen rıhtım örneğiyle şey Montoya tamam. İkisi de eşleşiyor anladım.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind?
Nobel Bilim Ödülünü
Fighting
falan
your
alır ama
wars is
bunlar
one
çok
thing,
mantıklı.
but drugging others to fight them for you?
Kaos için.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Mesela bana verseler
Your
ne
drones
yaparım?
are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Oo, her şeyi itiraf ederim. Bizim drone mu? Cep telefon sinyalini takip edeceğiz. Ya çok şerefsiz ya. Drone sağlam uçuyor. Sinyal parçası nasıl bulacağım ki? Bu zordur.
Find her! Find her now! Send a strong message.
Abi
Bring me her head!
çok belli burada olduğu yani koca şato gibi bir şey.
Right.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him,
Bu
Bruce?
bizim eski
Bruce Wayne already
arkadaş
tried
da
talking with Cobblepot.
birine çalışıyor
It's time he
falan
met the
ama
Batman.
hile mi çalışıyor acaba o da? Ya da bizim Alfred'e mi çalışıyor? Çünkü eski bir dostumuz falan filan. Alfred'i tanıyordur.
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer alone.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me.
Your boss won't be doing much of anything! Ever again.
O arkadaki yaratık ne lan öyle?
You lot, come check out his office.
Falcone'nin mekanı değil mi burası ya?
Names. Hey, you can help me.
Selamünaleyküm. Bu ne oğlum?
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are they?
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out.
You don't decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
But it's bloody well satisfying, isn't it? As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Oswald Cobblepot. What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
Gotta admit, you've got flair. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman.
Zombiyle dövüşmek
We
istiyorum.
both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Ne yaptı lan, öldürdü mü?
Gonna have to try harder than this.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Şimdi ne oldu? Falcone'yi bu öldürdü. Bu kime çalışıyor işte bunu? Çalıştığı kişi ya Hill olacak ya... Can bilardo çekti.
Is that Bruce Wayne? You really think he'd show up here? In here, the cops raided his house. Sorry, his manor.
Didn't you see the game here, asshole? Are you blind or something?
My bad. I'm not looking for trouble.
It looks like it found you.
Abi neden şey bozuldu ki? Altyazı bozuldu.
Wait a minute, I know you. You're that rich dude.
I think you got the wrong guy.
Who do you think you're talking to? Your face is all over the TV.
Bruce, stop stirring up the natives and buy me a drink.
Wait, whoa. This guy's with you?
Face it, Frank, you suck at pool. Why are you starting trouble over it? Nice one, Bruce. Way to keep a low profile.
Selena, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
That's why I'm here. You're in danger.
I've had rats on my tail all day.
The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin?
Aa, penguen mi lan o?
Shit. You've got to be kidding me.
Bayağı oldu da.
You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
It's not my fault that you're in this, Selena, but I can help you out of it. Tell me what you know about Penguin.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
I need you, Selena.
That right?
If Penguin is as deadly as you say, I need all the help I can get.
Bruce, sweetie.
Abi
the gallant
sırf
knight thing.
kedi kadınsın
It
diye
really is
yoksa ihtiyacım
adorable.
yok.
But what would Harvey think? The two of us working together.
Harvey, ha,
After
Harvey.
all, I'm not
Harvey.
really an all work and no play kind of girl.
Tamam olur, bana
Harvey
uyar.
knows that.
I'm sorry, why are we talking about Harvey?
He's your friend, isn't he? Just seeing how much of a conscience you really have. You and I...
Ne oldu anlamadım, sen ve ben. Heh, devam ediyormuş. Ablayı buldular.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello. Beat it. We're here for her. If you
Okay.
care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
She's with
Hadi
me.
yapalım hadi.
I think you need to leave.
Abi silahımız yok mu yani? Gitsin gitsin. Üf, müthiş ikiliyiz ya. Abi bir silahı olur insanın ya. Hop smackdown. Aynen. Üf Allah.
Not done yet.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith gibiyiz, yemin ediyorum. Hem birbirimizi döveriz hem milleti döveriz. Özel ajanlar gibiyiz. En son sevişelim, sonra kavga edelim. Bir daha sevişelim. Aynı o film, yemin ediyorum. Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Haha.
Looks like
Galiba
pretty good
hoşlanıyoruz.
for such a pretty boy.
Desene sen de güzel kıza göre. Sen de ateşli bir hatuna göre de. Esmer ha. Aynen ceplerini ara.
Come on, this way.
Quick, check the alleyway.
Öp. Tüh. Basıldık.
You see anything? Negative. Let's check the other side.
Are we alone?
He.
Yeah, we're alone.
Ha. Öpeyim mi lan?
Move.
Abi kızın manitası
We
o.
should go.
Sonra öperim. Şimdi
I'll take the
acelesi yok.
rooftops. You take the alley.
İlk önce
Wait.
bir Harvey'nin şerefsiz olduğunu anlayalım da ondan sonra öperiz.
When will I see you again?
When you least expect it. You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Ah böbreğim ağrıdı. Üf müthiş ya. At, avrat, silah hepsi var.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here. All from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it
Aynen
doesn't sound
onun
good.
şeyi.
I should have guessed. Hill's working with Penguin.
Geliyor lan o araba. Ferrari
If
ha.
Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I
Dikkat
paid him
çekiyoruz
a
ama
visit.
böyle bu arabayla.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
Bence soldaki aga. Şimdi Batman olup gidip dayı atar yapmak mı? Yoksa Bruce olup gidip ya zaten babamızla da çalışıyormuş ya ama bizi öldürtmek isteyen eğer bu namussuzsa sıkıntı olur. Ama ilk önce bir ağzını arayalım. Eğer bir ipucu yakalarsak ne hala? Yakalayamazsak Batman olur gider döver öyle öğreniriz yani bence. Mantıklı olan bu. Tıkla.
Going as Bruce is the smart choice.
Ne Batman'i? Bruce'u seçtim. Cık. Yapma be. Neyse. Artık Batman olarak Lego yapmak yok. Direkt döverek öğreneceğiz. Evet arkadaşlar. Bir bölümümüzün daha sonuna gelmiş bulunuyoruz. Penguin'in kim olduğunu öğrendik. Bizle neler yapacağını öğrendik.
Do you have an appointment?
Bize karşı
The
aldığı
mayor's
tavrı,
doing debate
her
prep.
şeyi öğrendik.
He really can't
Şimdi
be
ikinci
disturbed right now.
bölümümüzde artık Hill'le uğraşacağız. Kendinize çok dikkat edin. Hadi görüşürüz.